Beard Skulls, what's going on? I'm Sean, and if you've been following along with this Beardgents Experience, I appreciate it. If you like this video series or any of my other content, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. There will be more more on the way. So we have just a couple oils left for this Beardgents Experience. One of those being Dream Genie. We're going to check it out right here. I'm going to talk about it today. Our carrier blend on it. Jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, castor oil, biotin growth serum, and this is of course an EO and FO blend. Dream Genie is really, and scent profile before I get to my story on Dream Genie, is a eucalyptus, spearmint, and lavender. Dream Genie is really what sold me on Beardgents. Prior to Dream Genie, I had my eye on them. I was like, okay, they're kind of cool. I like their advertisements. Seems like a good product. I'm gonna give it a try. So I had read through all their profiles on their various scents that were available at the time, and I had a couple that I was like, okay, that sounds good. Like, I was kind of eyeing it, but for whatever reason, I hadn't made that purchase yet. I hadn't made that plunge. And then when they started advertising for Dream Genie, I was like, yeah, it would be really nice to have a nighttime product. Because at the time, I had been using a barbershop scent from a company that I'm really not all that fond of. They were one of the earlier ones that I had tried, and it just wasn't as good as other things I was wearing. So I'll use it at night so it doesn't go to waste. But when I saw the advertisements for Dream Genie, I thought, hey, there's something, it's specifically for night or designed for that. And I know there's some others on the market now, and maybe there always has been, but I personally was not aware. Like, Dream Genie was like the first one that kind of caught my eye for that. But of course, Beardgents already had Night Pirate available at the time, and it came down to, I just didn't want to be patient and wait for Dream Genie. I think it had a month come out still or something like that. So I was like, well, I'll go ahead and order Night Pirate, see what I think of it, and then get Dream Genie later down the road. So I got Night Pirate, and I think maybe a month or two later I got Dream Genie, which was only the second oil that I had gotten from Beardgents. I didn't even end up getting anything else in between. And I had liked the Night Pirate. I did. I thought it was great. I preferred using it over the oil that I had been using at night prior to that. Dream Genie was just a game changer. It was just, it blew me away because it was so incredibly different that I didn't expect it to be as impressive as it was. And now it's one of my favorites. Like, I do still alternate a lot between Night Pirate and Dream Genie. I just look forward to the nights that I'm going to wear Dream Genie more so. It's a very nice aromatherapy type scent. It's super relaxing. I even have a candle from a common place you can get candles, lotions, and things of that nature that essentially has the same scent. And it's a scent combination that I find incredibly pleasing, and I will continue to use. With that though, as we're coming close to an end on this, a few things I haven't really covered. I've been using some of their butter on the ones that I have butter for, but I haven't really talked about it much yet. The butter is really nice. It's a whipped butter, so when I saw that at first, I was skeptical. I prefer poured butters as to whipped butters. I always feel like you get more. I feel like whipped butter, I don't know, just my experiences with whipped prior to Beardgents was kind of iffy. I was on the fence about it. Like if I had the choice between whipped and poured, I'd go with poured. Um, but man, their butter's really nice. Breaks down really well. There's no stickiness to it. It conditions well. It holds in there. I really have enjoyed using Beardgents as butter. Um, I will take a minute to go on why Beardgents. Why buy from Beardgents? I'll talk about that today so that tomorrow I can talk about my favorite scents along with the particular oil that I will be featuring tomorrow, which will be El Caballero. That's the only one that's left. But yeah, why buy from Beardgents? To me, like I said, it came down to the nighttime product at the time. They had been on my radar for a while. I considered it. It's just, I hadn't taken that plunge. And once I finally did, I was like, okay, cool. It was then that I started learning more about the company and interacting with them. I realized that the original four were all essential, whereas the collections were fragrance blends, or well, essential oil and fragrance blends. And I just started taking a closer look at their website and their options, and I just realized they're not drastically different from any company out there, but they do stand alone on their own. Like there are some things that are unique to Beardgents, and they're doing it for you as the customer. They're not doing it really to compete personally with other companies. You realize that their competition is in selling a good product to you, the customer. They don't have an affiliate program. They have 2 ambassadors who are not making money off of it. You know, they get products early. You know, they get it a couple days before everybody else. Like, and not even drastically. They get like a week before everybody else to feature it in a video. But the ambassadors, you know, they're promoting a company that they like. Don't do the affiliate program. And me personally, I don't have any affiliate codes. I don't see anything wrong with affiliates, but I do understand why a business would use them, and I understand why a business wouldn't use them. It just I think it depends on the owner's take on it and what they feel. But Beardgents doesn't have any affiliates, and they don't pay anybody for reviews. This whole series that I've done, I just did because once I got in the whole lineup, I wanted to see what it would be like to try the cross-training method and use them for a handful of days straight. And I've been impressed. Like I've said, every day I felt like what I wore was good. I haven't had any crunchiness in the beard. I haven't had any like, man, my beard just feels horrible. You know, there's still a lot of other products out there that I like, that I have, that I will continue to use. But, you know, I can understand why some people just use Beardgents. Like I would consider it if it weren't for the other products and the other companies that I want to support. So that's why Beardgents to me is just the customer experience that Jay has, or model that Jay has chosen to approach, is that sort of old school mom and pop shop type place. You walk in, they know your name, kind of know what you like, things like that. And when you think about it, when your product's being sold online, even though you can interact with one another on Instagram or via emails, whatever, it's harder to know or get to know a person just based off of their name and social media, as opposed to actually no kidding a mom and pop shop. But Jay does pull it off. He pulls it off very nicely. So that to me is what makes them a really good company. That to me is what makes them a winner. So I know this video is a little bit longer than some of the others, so we're going to wrap it up. Tomorrow will be El Caballero. Since we talked about Dream Genie tonight, and I need something to wear today, I'm going to use this as an excuse to use Mi Vato again. This one is just insane. This is probably one of my favorite oils of anything, like not just Beardgents, but anything. So, Skulls, you have yourselves a great day. I'm out.